Welcome to our channel. In this video, we take a look into the incredible life of Samson, the man of legendary strength, fierce battles, and yes, some very bad decisions. Imagine having the strength to tear a lion apart with your bare hands, yet being powerless against a haircut. Curious? Stick around because Samson's story is more than just ancient drama. It's a mirror for our lives today. Don't forget to subscribe, where faith comes alive through story. The story begins before his birth. An angel appeared to Manoah's wife, declaring she would give birth to a son dedicated to God as a Nazirite. No wine, no unclean food, and, very importantly, no haircut. Samson grew, and the Spirit of the Lord came powerfully upon him. He tore apart a roaring lion with his bare hands. He struck down 1,000 Philistines using nothing but the jawbone of a donkey. He carried the gates of Gaza, yes, an entire city gate, on his shoulders up a hill. Samson was basically Israel's one-man army. If superheroes existed in the Bible, he'd be on the front cover. But here's the catch. While Samson was strong against armies, he was often weak against temptation. Samson's downfall didn't begin with Philistine soldiers, but with his own desires. And most famously, he fell for Delilah. Delilah, bribed by the Philistines, nagged Samson until he revealed his secret. After putting him to sleep on her lap, she called for someone to shave off the 7 braids of his hair, and his strength left him. Here's the painful irony. The man who could not be chained by enemies was undone by his own lack of self-control. Captured, blinded, and humiliated, Samson was taken to the temple of Dagon to be mocked by the Philistines. But in his darkest hour, Samson did something he rarely did before. He truly humbled himself before God. He prayed, "Sovereign Lord, remember me. Please, God, strengthen me just once more." With one final burst of strength, Samson pushed apart the pillars of the temple, collapsing it on the Philistine rulers and himself. In death, Samson killed more enemies than he had in his entire life. A tragic hero. Samson's story is a cautionary tale for us today. Strength is useless without discipline. Samson could lift city gates, but couldn't lift the weight of his own impulses. Today, maybe we don't fight Philistines, but if you can't control your phone notifications at midnight, you get the point. Guard your heart. Delilah wasn't Samson's only problem. His weakness for unchecked desires was. Be careful who and what you give your heart to. Not everyone on your friends list is really your friend. Don't mistake God's patience for permission. Even at rock bottom, Samson cried out to God, and God answered. No matter how far we fall, God's mercy is still within reach. Samson's story reminds us that the strongest person can fall, but also that the weakest moment can become the doorway to God's greatest work. Without God, even our greatest strength can fail. With Him, even our greatest weakness can be redeemed. Thank you for watching the story of Samson. Which lesson hit home for you the most? Drop it in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with a friend, and subscribe to TOLMIC Bible Stories, where faith comes alive through story. Until next time, stay strong. Not just in muscles, but in faith.